When you divide 7 by 2, what do you get? You get your quotient as 3, right? And you get your remainder as 1, isn't it? Right? So what do you have? You have 7 as your dividend and divisor as your 2, right? So now what you see here is, in order to get the dividend, you need to multiply quotient and divisor and add the remainder. That is, you see that 3, when you multiply quotient and divisor, 3 into 2, and you add the remainder, what are you getting? You are getting 7, which is your dividend. 3 was your quotient, let's say Q, right? 2 was your divisor, right? And 1 is your remainder, right? So what can we conclude from this? We conclude here that dividend, whenever two numbers or two polynomials are divided, dividend is equal to, see, divisor into quotient plus remainder. Okay, remember this result. You have to remember this result in order to check your division later on, whether you have performed the division correctly or not. Okay, I will show you the division method now, but this relation, this formula, you will require to check whether you have carried out your division properly or not, or correctly or not. Okay. The next thing that I would like to mention here is that when you are dividing two polynomials, let's take an example. Question is, divide 6x cubed minus 11x squared plus 7x plus 5 by 2x minus 3. Okay. This is your question. Now listen very carefully, because in the notes I have given you each and every step. In the book, the steps are not mentioned. Okay, so I'm explaining the steps now. First of all, what you must here see is that your dividend here is 6x cubed minus 11x squared plus 7x plus 5. Divisor here is 2x minus 3, right? What you must also note is that the degree of the divisor is, what is the highest power of x here? 3. So degree of the divisor is 3. And what is the degree of the dividend? The highest power of x here is 1. So degree of the dividend here is 1. So what you see here is, since the degree of the divisor is less than the degree of the dividend, it is possible to use division method. Now, what is division method? I'll explain to you. Okay. It is possible to use division method. Okay. Now, what you must remember always is that whenever you are dividing two polynomials, when dividing two polynomials, the degree of the dividend must be less than, greater than or equal to, greater than or equal to the degree of the divisor. Okay. So now in order to illustrate this, let us say if I want to divide x minus 1 by x minus 2, is it possible to divide? Is it possible to divide? Yes, it is possible, because you see that the power of x here is 1 and the power of x here is 1, which are equal, right? So you can carry out the division. Suppose if I tell you to divide x square minus 2x plus 1 by x minus 3, is it possible to carry out the division here? Yes, it is possible, because if
Yes,
you
sir.
see the degree of the dividend here is 2 and the degree of
Yes,
the
sir.
divisor here is 1. So it is possible to carry out the division. But what if I tell you to divide x minus 3 by x square plus 1? Can you divide? This time you cannot divide, because you see that the degree of the dividend here is 1 and the degree of the divisor here is 2. Because the degree of the divisor is greater than the degree of the dividend, you cannot divide. Or you can say degree of the dividend is less than the degree of the divisor. That is, see, I have written here the degree of the dividend must be greater than or equal to the degree of the divisor. Okay, is that absolutely clear to all, or any questions on this?
No, sir.
No, sir.
So once we know this rule, these two rules, once we know that dividend is equal to divisor into quotient plus remainder, and that we can carry out the division if the degree of the dividend is greater than or equal to the degree of the divisor, now we shall proceed to perform the division. Okay, since this is the first example, I'm explaining right from the beginning. After this, I will not be carrying out all these steps. Okay, so just take note of these steps. So now let us carry out the division. The division of a polynomial by a polynomial is done by division method. Just as you have division method in your normal numbers to divide, you have 63 divided by 4. You carry out your division method there. So exactly here also you have a division method of dividing one polynomial by the other. Okay. Now let us take this division. So here I have taken the divisor as 2x minus 3. Okay. Now listen to this very carefully, step by step. This is here. And your dividend here is 6x cubed minus 11x square plus 7x plus 5. Okay. Now see, first step, when I see this, first of all, what will I check? I will check, okay, the degree here is 3 and the degree here is 1. So that is possible to carry out the division. So fine. So this is okay. Right. Next, what I will do here is, when carrying out the division method, first what I will do here is step 1. I will take the leading term of the dividend. What is the leading term of the dividend? 6x cube is the leading term. So I will write 6x cube. And I will take the leading term of the divisor, which is 2x. So now I will divide this by the leading term of the divisor. How much do I get? I will get here 3 and I'll get x square. So I'm getting 3x square. When I divide the leading term of the dividend and when I divide the leading term of the divisor, I get 3x square. Now this 3x square I will multiply by the divisor, right? And what is the divisor here? The divisor here is 2x minus 3, right? Now you know how to multiply a monomial by a polynomial. That way we'll multiply. That is 3x square into 2x minus 3x square into 3. So we'll get 6x cube minus 9x square, right? This is what we are getting ultimately. So this completes my first step. Now what will I do? This 3x square that I have got here, I will write on top of 6x cube. Okay. And after multiplication with the divisor, I am getting this. I will write this just below this. That is 6x cube is there, so I'll write below 6x cube. And I have an x square here, so I'll write it below x square. Right? Now I will subtract. When I subtract, this cancels. Here what I get, minus 11 plus 9 is minus 2x square. See that in the dividend, you have how many terms? You have two terms, 1, 2, right? Here I have only 1. So what I'll do is I'll bring down this 7x plus 7x. So that now I have two terms here and I have two terms here. Okay, now after this will follow your step 2. So let's see how to carry out step 2. Step 2. Now see the dividend here is minus 2x square. I will take the leading term of the dividend here is minus 2x square. So I'll take this minus 2x square. Minus 2x square. And the leading term of the divisor is 2x. So I will divide this. Right? So that now I will get this 2 cancels. Is simply left with a minus. And x to the power of 2 minus 1 is simply x. Right? So once I have got this x I will multiply with the divisor. What is the divisor? 2x minus 3. So if you multiply this, you will get minus 2x square, and this minus will combine to give you a plus sign, 3x. So you will write here minus 2x square. First of all, we'll write the top part. The top part we are getting here as this, we are getting as minus x when you're dividing the leading term. So I will write a minus and just write it above 11x square. Okay. And now what I'll do is I'll write this minus 2x square plus 3x. Subtract. This cancels. Now you get 7 minus 3, which is 4x. Right? Again, see, I have two terms here. I have a single term here. So I have already brought this 7x down. Now I'll bring this 5 down. So plus 5 I bring down. Okay.
Yes, sir.
Yes.
Sir, below minus 2x square plus 3x, why you put plus and minus sign?
Because we are subtracting. If you remember your subtraction from column method of from your last class, how do you subtract from column method? How do you subtract from column method? 2x square plus 3x and 5x square minus 7x. If you have to subtract, if you add it as it is, right? 7x square minus 4x, isn't it?
Yes, sir.
But when you are subtracting, you change the sign, isn't it? That is, when you're subtracting these two, you change this plus 5, you change to minus. This minus 7, you change it to a plus, right? And then you have 2 minus 5 here. So this becomes minus 3x square. And you have plus 3 plus 7, which becomes 10x. Now is it clear?
Yes, sir.
So we are subtracting here. So now we are getting 4x plus 5. Now let's see the leading terms once again. This, my step 2 is over. Now we come to step 3. You don't need to write these steps for the beginning. You can practice writing these steps, but later on you should not require. Once you are used to and once you have enough practice, you can do without writing these steps. The next step here is, if you check the leading term here, you have a 4x here. You write 4x. And you check the leading term of the divisor, you have a 2x here. So you divide these. So how much do you get? You get 2, right? So now this 2, you multiply it by the divisor, right? And what is the divisor here? Divisor here is 2x minus 3, this one. 2x minus 3. You multiply, you get 4x minus 6, right? So what will you do? This 2 that you are getting here, when you are dividing the leading terms, this plus 2 that you are getting, you will write it on top. Plus 2, just above 7x. And here, after multiplying with the divisor, you are getting 4x minus 6. You'll write 4x minus 6 here. And you will subtract. Plus, minus. Subtract, this will cancel. You'll
Sir.
get 11. Yes. Anyone asking anything?
No, sir.
Fine. So this is now our division method is over. Okay, because we are getting 11. Now see, we cannot divide 11 by 2x minus 3 because what is the degree of this? Degree of this is 0, right? Degree of 11 is 0 and degree of this is 1, right? Degree equal to 1. That means 0 is less than 1. Now you cannot divide. So therefore you stop here. And after stopping here, what do you say? You say that this that you have got on top, this is our quotient. Okay. And here, this we call as our remainder. So therefore, we'll write quotient is equal to 3x square minus x plus 2 and remainder here is simply plus 11. Okay. So we have carried out the division and our division method is complete. Now you want to check whether we have made any errors or not. Okay. So this you can do in your rough, you can do it in fair also, that depends on you. Okay. I would not require this check. Okay. You know that dividend is equal to divisor into quotient plus remainder. Okay, now what we'll do is we'll multiply divisor into quotient plus remainder and we'll check whether we are getting the dividend or not. So here what we start with by saying divisor into quotient plus remainder is equal to divisor here is 2x minus 3. Quotient here is 3x square minus x plus 2 and remainder here is 11. Now what you do, you multiply as you multiply polynomials. Okay, and you check whether you are getting the dividend or not. Let's check. So you multiply this, you get 2x into 3x square. Next plus 2x into minus x. Or let's say plus is here. And so you have plus and minus will combine to give you a minus sign. 2x into x, right? Plus and plus will combine to give you a plus sign. 2x into 2, right? Then here you have a plus sign. So this minus and plus will combine to give you a minus sign. 3 into 3x square. Then this minus will combine with this minus to give you a plus sign. 3 into x, simply let's write 3x, and this minus sign will now combine with this plus sign to give you a minus sign. 3 into 2, which is 6. Okay, let's check now. So here we are getting 6x cube minus 2x square plus 4x minus 6x square plus 3x minus 6. Take the like terms together. 6x cube minus 2x square minus 6x square, and you have a plus 4x plus 3x. Have I missed out anything? Yes, I have missed out a 2x into 2 here. See, 2x I have multiplied by this. 2x I have multiplied by this, 2x I have not multiplied by this. So additionally here, I have missed out a step, that is plus 2x into 2. Okay, so I'll just include this here. Here I have a plus 4x. Okay, so I'll include this here. No, I have taken it. I have not missed it out. I've taken it. 2x into 2 is there. Okay, what have I missed out?
So 3 into
Yes,
3x
9.
square.
Yes, it should be 9. Should be 9. This is 9. Fine. Now this is okay. So this also becomes a 9. Okay, now you have, so I was taking the like terms together. Now you have x I have taken together. And now this is a minus 6 here. And a plus 11 is already there. Plus 11. Okay. So now when you multiply, you get 6x cube minus 11x square plus 7x plus 5. Okay. So are we getting the dividend? Are we getting the dividend here?
Yes, sir.
Yes, we are getting the dividend. That means we have carried out our division properly. So this completes our check. So this must be equal to your dividend. Okay. You can carry this out in your fair. You can carry this out in your rough. It does not matter. Okay. As long as if you have written your quotient and remainder here, it does not matter whether you check or not. Because if you check and if you get, fine, you get full marks. You don't check and you're getting the wrong answer, you won't get full marks. That's all. Okay, let us see another example from division method. Example 2. And then I'll move on to the exercise problems. Divide. Mute all your mics, please. 5 plus x minus 2x square by x plus 1. So clearly, you see that dividend here is 5 plus 2x minus 2x square. Divisor here is x plus 1. What else do you see? That the degree of the dividend here is 2. Degree of the divisor here is 1. So it's okay. You can carry out the division. So let us carry out the division. So you have x plus 1. And whenever this kind of a division is given, always try to write the highest power of x first. Okay. You just write it a little below. You have x plus 1. So highest power of x here is minus 2x squared. So you write it first. Then you write the next power of x, which is x. And then you write the constant one, constant term, which is 5. Now we carry out exactly in the same manner. Step 1, take the leading term. Leading term here is minus 2x squared divided by the leading term of the divisor, which is x. So you get here minus 2x. So minus 2x you now multiply by the divisor to get minus 2x square minus 2x, right? So here this 2x here will come on top here, and this here that you have multiplied will come here, minus 2x square minus 2x. Now we subtract. This cancels. So you get 3x. And you bring down a plus 5, right? Now, in the second step, you take this 3x and you take this x. You divide them to get 3 only, plus 3. Now this plus 3 you multiply by the divisor. to get 3x plus 3. So this plus 3 here you'll write on top, and after multiplication you will write this here, that is 3x plus 3. Okay. Now you subtract, cancels, you get 2. So what is the quotient here? Quotient here is this minus 2x plus 3, and remainder here is 2. You want to check? Multiply the divisor and the divisor and the quotient. Divisor here is x plus 1, and the quotient that we have got here is minus 2x plus 3 plus remainder. Let's see whether we get the dividend or not. So when you multiply, you get minus 2x square plus 3x minus 2x plus 3 plus 2. So you get here minus 2x square, and plus 3 minus 2 will give you a plus x, plus 3 plus 2 will give you a plus 5. Are we getting the dividend? Yes, we are getting the dividend. So the division that we have carried out is correct. Is it absolutely clear to everyone?